Afternoon, students. Welcome to the English class.
Good afternoon, students.
Now tell me, before we begin the class, let's have a quick recap. What had you learned in the last class? Kavya madam had taught you something. What was it? She taught you how to offer your help to someone and how to seek help from someone.
When you want somebody to help you, how are you going to ask them? There's a polite way of asking. Could you please do this for me? Something like that. Can you give me some more expressions, children?
Suppose you were on leave yesterday and you want an English book from one of your friend. How will you ask him or her? Tell me.
Use could.
Could you give me your book? Could you give me your English book? And if you want to offer your help to someone, how would you do that? There's a polite way for that also. Now, you see someone, you see a blind person. He wants to cross the road. How will you offer your help? Come on, tell me. Yes, again you can use could. Could I help you? Else you can
May I
ask
help
him.
you? Right. So there are some special words which we use to offer our help and while we seek help, while we ask help from others also. So that's what you learnt in the last class.
Yes. And what about the last grammar class? What had you learnt? What had you learnt? You learnt about past tense. Now I asked you a question. What had you learnt? That is about the past, right?
Because the last grammar class is over already. Right, that is something that is already over. So we talk about things which are or events which have already happened in the past tense. Okay, let's say Rani came to school late yesterday.
You're talking about it today. How will you say that? Rani had come to school late yesterday. Right, you used had. Okay, that was about the last class. Now, let's start today's class.
Ready for today's class? Come on, let's begin the class.
Now, whom do you see there?
Oh,
Yes.
it's a teacher and she's writing something on the board. What has she written?
Yes.
Oh, it's a rhyme to
Rhyme.
start your class. Shall we sing this rhyme now, children?
I am ready to listen to the rhyme. Are you people ready?
Okay, ready all of you? I'm going to sing now. You should tell me how beautifully I sang, okay? All right, listen carefully. Then you have to repeat second time. Now you just listen, okay? I'm a teacher so dutiful, I make your world beautiful. When it's not a holiday, I'm with you in school all through the day. How did you like it?
I loved it.
Yeah? Good? Shall we try it again? Okay, come on. Now are you ready to repeat? Line by line, okay? I'm a teacher so dutiful,
I am a teacher so dutiful.
I make your world beautiful.
I make your world beautiful.
When it's not a holiday,
When it's not a holiday,
I'm with you in school
I'm with you in school
all through the day.
all through the day.
So that is what the teacher is saying. Yes, she's with you in school all through the day. When it's not a holiday, right?
Yes,
Your
she
dear
is.
miss is with you every day, all through the day. Did you like the rhyme?
I'm sure they would have.
Okay. So
You
come on.
sang it so beautifully.
Thank you.
Now, we have a small paragraph here. It's about a bird. First, we heard the rhyme about the teacher, and now it's about a hummingbird.
Do you know what hummingbirds are, children? They're the world's smallest, tiniest birds. Very, very small and very cute looking. They have a long beak. Yeah, and they use that beak to drink the nectar from the flowers. And because they're so small, they're very light and they're very fast. They can fly very fast. So there's a little information about the hummingbird here.
Now, I'll read that paragraph for you. After that, you have to read it silently on your own. Okay? Hummingbirds are small and colorful. Their legs are weak. They have strong wings. The wings beat fast and make a humming sound. The birds can fly up and down, backwards and sideways. Now read it, children.
Silently, in your mind you must read. 1 minute we'll give you.
Have you finished reading it, children?
Yes, good. Did you understand what you read? Yeah, did you understand what is said about the hummingbird? So see here, what is all the information that we have here?
First, let's see the first sentence. Hummingbirds are small and colorful. Now, how can I write this sentence?
Let me try and, ma'am is going to try and write it in a different way.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to write it as hummingbirds are small. And then I'm going to write hummingbirds are colorful. So I have two sentences here. Hummingbirds are small, hummingbirds are colorful.
Can you notice one more thing here, students? Look at the spelling of colorful. C-O-L-O-R-F-U-L. What did we learn the spelling as? C-O-L-O-U-R. F-U-L, colorful. So now, what is this? Why is the difference in spelling? Do you know that? This is the American way of spelling it. So let's write C-O-L-O-U-R. Okay. So now let's make it C-O-L-O-U-R. Colorful. So now ma'am has given you two sentences. Hummingbirds are small. Hummingbirds are colorful. There's a lot of repetition, no children here?
Yeah. Both the small and colorful. These two are used to describe about the hummingbirds.
Hummingbird. So why should we simply repeat that again and again? Hummingbirds are small, hummingbirds are colorful. It's a waste of time, energy, space, paper, pen, right? So see, instead of writing two separate sentences, ma'am has used one word. What is that word? Yes, it is and. So when we use the word and, we can join two related sentences.
Yes. Hummingbirds are small, hummingbirds are colorful. And we wrote it as hummingbirds are small and colorful.
Because we are talking about hummingbirds in both the sentences. They are related ideas. So when we are talking about the same thing in two different sentences, we can use a word to join those two sentences. There are many such words, okay? And is one of the words.
And then we got one sentence.
Yeah, your sentence has become shorter. So it has become easier for you to read and remember, and you're not going to take much time to write it. So that's the use of the joining word. It will help you in many ways. So what is this and here?
It joins.
So it's called a joining word or a conjunction. When you go to higher classes, you'll learn that. So now you can remember that it's a joining word.
It joined two sentences here. And their legs are weak. Now we are still describing about the hummingbirds. We are telling that their legs are weak. They have strong wings. And then look at the next sentence, children. The wings beat fast and make a humming sound.
You're talking about the wings.
Yes, we are talking about the wings.
Fast. The wings make a humming sound. So again, instead of making two separate sentences, ma'am has used and. Can you see the and there?
What was the sentence?
The wings
The wings beat fast. Next sentence will be
The wings,
the wings make a humming sound. Now, instead of writing these two sentences, we have written one sentence here. By making use of which word?
Very
And.
good. And the same joining word we've used here. So again here, these two sentences, they're talking about the same thing, related sentences. We're talking about the wings.
Yeah,
The wings beat fast, the wings make a humming sound. So why should we repeat? Instead of repeating, we use one joining word. The wings beat fast and make a humming sound. Correct, children? Did you understand why we use joining words? Yes, we use joining words so that we can make smaller sentences and we don't have to make too many sentences and waste time. It will be easier for us to learn. Okay.
And the next sentence there.
Yes.
The birds can fly up and down, backwards and sideways.
So again there is the word and there used twice. Can you see that? The birds can fly up and down, backwards and sideways. So again and is used here. Instead of saying the birds can fly up, the birds can fly down. The birds can fly backwards, the birds can fly sideways. So many ideas we have joined using one single word, and. You can make so many sentences come together, make them shorter, and your whole paragraph becomes very short.
Yeah, imagine children how long it would have been if we were not using and there.
Yes.
We would have to write hummingbirds are small, hummingbirds are colorful, their legs are weak, they have strong wings, the wings beat fast, the wings make a humming sound, the birds can fly up, the birds can fly down, the birds can fly backwards, and the birds can fly sideways. My God, it's a
First of all, it's too much to write. Plus, it sounds very funny. You don't write like that. Normally, we don't talk also like that. So, we use the word and here. I'm sure you all use the word, but we are learning a little about it now. So, did you understand that? Come on, let's move on now.
yeah. Now, you know how and when we use and. I have a small activity for you. You have to put the words in the correct order to make sentence. I'll give you some jumbled up words. You have to make a proper sentence from them. Are you ready? And you have to use and in the proper place in that sentence. Are you ready, children?
Yes, ready. Come on.
Yes. And this year he has been Brazil to China.
Shall we read that once again? And this year he has been Brazil to China.
Now, I'll give you a clue. The sentence should begin with this
Segment.
he's been.
He has been. Start the sentence with he has been.
Write it down in your notebooks, children. I have
Start with
given
he
you a
has
clue.
been.
Yeah.
Come on, quick. We'll give you some time. Open the book, take out your pencil.
The first segment is he's been. Now you have to continue.
So, ma'am has given you a clue. Start with he has been. He has been.
He's been. Then
What is the next segment? He has been Brazil.
does it
No.
sound right?
No, that doesn't make sense. He has been this year. No, this year there's a clue there. See, after year there's a full stop.
Yes.
Means it's the end of the sentence. So he has been to China. Correct? That makes sense. So let's say he has been to China.
China.
Now ma'am has said we must use and also. Where will you use and? He has been to China and Brazil. Correct. Good.
See, here we have two countries. There we were describing about the hummingbirds. Now we have two countries here. China and Brazil. Now, how does the sentence end?
We know it already. They've written it down. Correct. This year. With a full stop. Correct. So now read the sentence aloud. He's been to China and Brazil this year.
Let us check our answer.
Correct.
Very good, children. You have told the correct answer. He's been to China and Brazil this year. We have used our and in the proper position. Okay. Now, one more sentence you have to make in the same manner. The segments are his breakfast and ran to catch. He finished the bus hurriedly.
Oh, it's a long sentence. Poor children.
But we can give them two clues.
Two clues are there, children, here. Although it's long, it's easy.
You can tell me which will come first and which will come last.
Yeah, very good. Which will come first?
How does a sentence begin?
Very good. Capital letter. So, he finished will be the first part.
Yes.
And which will be the last part of the sentence? Yes, you end the sentence with the
Full stop. So, this is our last
part. He finished the bus. So, let's try and rearrange the rest now.
So, this is our first.
Correct.
He finished.
He finished.
Okay. What did he finish?
What did he finish?
He finished the bus.
No. He finished ran to catch? No. He finished his breakfast.
Yes. So, that is our
Second part. How did he finish his breakfast? Because he is running to catch the bus. So, how did he finish his breakfast?
He had to eat fast. So, how?
Hurriedly. In a hurry. He had to go out. So, now you have three parts. He finished his breakfast hurriedly. Now we use the magic word. Correct?
Ma'am gave you the clue now.
Which is the magic word here? Very good. And.
Yes.
So, and will be the fourth part. And
What did he do next?
they know it. The clue is given that the bus is the last part. So, and ran to catch. Very good. That will be 5. The bus will be 6. See, ma'am has given you numbers. Come on, start. He finished his breakfast
Hurriedly. And
ran to catch
the
the bus. Very good. Correct. See the full sentence now. See?
Now, if we're not using and how will it be? He
Let's
finished
try
his
that.
breakfast hurriedly.
He ran to catch the bus.
See how two sentences became one. Just because we used and there.
So, and is used to join sentences. Okay, it's one of the words used to join some sentences.
Okay, you have understood this, right, children? Now, I have a conversation here. Now, here are two friends. And tell me their name. You can see it on the screen itself.
Read the names. Correct. One is Amit and one is Ranjit. Amit and Ranjit. They are two friends. Okay, they are talking to each other. Let's see what they are talking.
Yes. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How about you?
I'm fine too.
Hey, would you like to have a cup of tea?
Oh, tea. I don't like tea. I like coffee.
Okay, have a cup of coffee.
Thank you.
You heard the conversation here between Amit and Ranjit.
What did they talk about, children?
Now, I want two of you. Two of you have to come front and take the role of Amit and Ranjit.
Come on, two boys or one boy and girl, two students. Come and stand in the front, children. You can talk like Amit and Ranjit.
One can take up the role of Amit, one can take up the role of Ranjit. You can read the dialogues there. Ready?
Shall we start? Okay, come on.
Hello, good morning. The person playing the role of Amit, repeat after me. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
The person taking the role of Ranjit will repeat now. Good morning, how are you?
Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How about you?
I'm fine, thank you. What about you?
I'm fine too.
I'm fine too.
Hey, would you like to have a cup of tea?
Hey, would you like to have a cup of tea?
Oh, I don't like tea. I like coffee.
Oh, I don't like tea. I like coffee.
Okay, have a cup of coffee.
Okay then, have a cup of coffee.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, this was just an activity for you. Now, Ranjit says something. He says that he doesn't like tea. He likes coffee. He said, I don't like tea. I like coffee. Now, liking and not liking, they are two opposite ideas, right?
Correct, children? Like, don't like. So it's the opposite. So when we have such sentences, yes, we can use something to join these sentences also.
Earlier we used and to join two sentences. Here we can't use and, can we?
Can we say, try it now? I don't like tea and I like coffee. Does it make sense? I don't like tea and I like coffee. No.
It's not sounding proper. We
So?
use another word here to join these two sentences that have opposite ideas there. Here, I don't like tea, but I like coffee.
I don't like tea, but I like coffee.
See,
So
we
here you have a word, but. The joining word is but here.
we joined two sentences that were having opposite ideas. Don't like, like.
They are both opposite in meaning.
Hmm.
So when you want to join two sentences which have opposite meanings, you must use the word but to join.
Now, let's see one more such conversation here. Yeah, here is another two friends and they're seeing after a long time. Hello, how are you?
I'm fine.
Did you hear that Tom got married?
Yeah, I did.
Have you seen them?
Oh yes, I saw them in a party.
Oh. Tom is tall, his wife is short.
Oh, I see. But they make a good couple.
Yeah, that's right. Okay then, bye.
Bye, see you. So what was this conversation?
Here, Rajni and Kavya, they were the two friends. They were talking about one person, two people actually. Whom were they?
I think they spoke about somebody called Tom,
And?
his wife.
Yes.
Tom got married recently, right? So let's see what they spoke about Tom.
Which is that sentence that is telling about Tom?
Come on, read, children. Where can you see the word Tom?
In two sentences you can see
Yes,
the
correct.
word Tom. In the first, Rajni is asking, did you hear that Tom got married? And in the next, where is Tom? Yes, Rajni is telling, Tom is tall, his wife is short. She is describing Tom and his wife. How are they?
Tom is tall, wife is short.
So, let's concentrate on the sentence here. Tom is tall, his wife is short. Now, how can you join the sentence?
Now, first
These
of
two
all,
sentences.
let them tell us, Tulsi.
Mm.
Are these two sentences opposite in meaning? Do you think so?
The words are opposite.
Yes. The words tall and short are opposite. But the two sentences are not opposite. How are we going to join these two sentences? Tom is tall, his wife is short. Because the words are opposite, can we use but here?
Yes, we
Yeah?
can use but.
Yes, we can.
Can you use and?
Tom is tall and his wife is short. Yeah, you can
And is
use
also
and also. Why can you use and, children? Because you're talking about Tom and his wife. Tom and his wife. We don't say Tom but his wife. So because we're talking about two related people, Tom and his wife, we can say Tom is tall and his wife is short. But because we are talking about two opposite things, we can also use
Short.
but.
So in this situation, we can use either and or but.
Both will be correct. children.
Yeah. Tom is tall, but his wife is short. That is with respect to their height, being tall and being short. And we can also say Tom is tall and his wife is short.
Because Tom and his wife, they are related. We are talking about a couple. Sarina?
Now you know how to use but also, right? First we learned how to use and. Now we learned how to use but. And
What are they called, children? And, but.
Ma'am used a word.
Yes.
they are called as,
Joining words. Okay.
it's very simple to remember. Now I have an activity for you. You have to use but to join the sentences here. I'll give you some sentences. Yeah, what do you see here?
Oh, there's a boy. He's writing something. What is
What
he writing?
Yes, writing something.
Okay.
Maybe it's a letter.
Oh, I see. He's writing a letter to somebody. All right.
And there's someone who's waiting near a place. What is that place?
Looks like a letter box there.
Yes,
So maybe it's a post office.
maybe because you can see a counter there
Yeah, I
also.
can see a counter also and a letter box.
Hmm.
So this is another boy waiting somewhere, standing near the post office.
I think he's waiting for a letter. So can you
Oh.
guess the situation here? One boy, he seems to be writing a letter. And another boy, he seems to be waiting for a letter.
So I think this boy is writing a letter to this boy.
Maybe.
They must be friends,
Yes.
right?
Let us see how this picture is described. Yeah, the boy is saying, I wrote a letter to my friend.
Oh, yes, children, he's writing a letter. He says, I wrote a letter to my friend.
I didn't post it.
Oh my God. He wrote the letter and he didn't post it. See what happened? That's why his friend is waiting there. Waiting for the letter. Did he get the letter?
No, he wouldn't
No,
have.
He didn't post it.
Now, our main activity here is you have to join these two sentences. You were very good at describing the pictures because you've learnt it. And now you have to join these two sentences here.
Using which word, children? Yes, the instruction is given to you. You have to use but and join the sentences. Try and do it now. I wrote a letter to my friend. I didn't post it.
How will you do that?
Yes, correct. They have used it correctly.
Yes. I wrote a letter to my friend, but I didn't post it.
So you
Okay.
see how you've used but. I wrote a letter to my friend. Did it reach him? No. Why? I didn't post it. So but I didn't post it. Okay,
Now,
children?
yeah. How does this boy look? He's wearing a spectacles. He's giving a serious look.
Maybe he's an intelligent boy.
Maybe he's intelligent. But you see the time there, it's almost 8:30. And what do you do at 8:30 at night?
Children, I think we all are almost finishing our homework at 8:30. Right? We have finished our studies.
He's sitting lazily.
Look at him. He's just whiling away his time. Lazy boy.
The boy is intelligent. The boy is lazy.
Oh.
You have to join these two sentences using but.
Come on, I want one of you to do it, children. One of you stand and say it. Join the two sentences. Use the word but. Come on, come on.
Yes, I can see someone getting up and answering. Come on, children, make it fast.
Yes, correct.
Yes, the answer is the boy is intelligent but lazy.
You see how we have joined these two sentences? We didn't write it like this. The boy is intelligent but the boy is lazy. What would have been the use? No use at all. You are not making the sentence short. But here, the boy is intelligent but lazy. So we are not repeating the boy again. We want to join the sentences so that we make the sentence short. The second time we are not saying the boy again.
Yes.
So you don't need to repeat it.
So now we learned the use of and but. And we came to know that these two are called as joining words. There are many such words which are used to join sentences. You will learn them in higher classes. What these words are called, how they are used, all this you will learn. Now we have learnt about and but, how to use them also.
Can you tell us quickly when we use and?
Come on, tell me.
When do we use and, children? Yes, when we have to join some sentences which are related. You saw that paragraph about the hummingbird. Right? The wings beat fast and the wings
make a humming sound.
Yes, make a humming sound. So, and make a humming sound. And when do we use but? How do we use but?
We saw that earlier. Here also, in this example
also you can see.
The boy is intelligent but lazy.
So, when you're talking about some ideas which are opposite in meaning, then we use but.
Yes.
So, today you've learned how to use and but to join sentences. You must practice this and you must use these words when you talk. Okay?
If you have any doubts, you can call up to the number which is being displayed. Okay, children?
Okay, children.
Tomorrow you will have science class.
Okay, have a good day, children.
Thank you, children.